Matapos questionin ang kanyang kredibilidad at educational background ay binanatan ng maraming Marcos loyalists ang mga oposisyon matapos na tila patuloy sinisiraan ang dating Senador Bongbong Marcos sa kanyang kandidatura sa darating na 2022 election. Sa kabila ng pagkuha niya ng highest ratings para sa pagkapangulo sa 2022 ay tila may ilang oposisyon pa rin ang hinahatak si BBM pababa. Ngunit tila inilabas ng maraming netizen ang isang viral video kung saan noong taong 2015 ay ginisa mismo ni dating Senador Bongbong Marcos ang dating Secretary ng Department of Transportation and Communications na si Secretary Abaya. Ito ay patungkol sa laglag balagang kung saan isa sa mga hindi malilimutang iskandalo na kinasangkutan ng dating administrasyong Aquino. Narito ang viral video ng dating senador na si Bongbong Marcos kung saan hindi niya pinalusot ang mga dating tauhan ni Aquino matapos maimbento ang laglag bala o tanim bala sa iba't ibang paliparan sa bansa. Panoorin ang nakakabilib na Senate hearing.
Honor, at present we have 177.
Okay, so to extrapolate, you have maybe 1/5 of the number that you would like to have. All right? So if 72 is in the, by extrapolation, you want to have approximately 350 cameras in Terminal 2. That seems to be a reasonable, How much is one camera?
Your Honor, there are so many variations. I'm sorry, I don't have the...
Yung bibilhin ninyo, yung pinaplano ninyong bilhin, magkano yung tigisa?
I'm at a loss, Your Honor. I don't have the unit value of the camera.
So you are given funds in the amount of close to 4.65 billion 5 billion pesos to spend on the upgrading of the cameras. You do not know how many cameras there will be. You do not know how much they cost. You have a plan, but you do not know how much the shortfall is.
Your Honor, I have the full amount. It's 486 million pesos. I can submit to the committee
486 million pesos for
the whole 700 cameras, Your Honor, and then the monitors, and then the DVR. I can submit.
Yeah, maybe we should have some of that information.
I can submit it to Your Honor.
All right. So just to finish up, Mr. Secretary Abaya, very simple. On a grade system of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how would you grade the General Manager Honrado's performance as in this entire incident?
7, Your Honor.
7. Where passing is 5 or 6. You consider him to have done more than satisfactory job.
The assumption is 5 is passing, Your Honor.
Well, whatever it is, 70%, you will give him a grade of 70%.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, take note that in school, 75% is passing, 70 is flunking. But in any case, I have to say, Secretary Abaya, we are very disappointed. Your standards, if you are to grade him at 7 to 10, a 7 out of 10, considering all of that was happened. Thank you, Attorney. I'd like to direct my next questions to General Manager Honrado. General Manager Honrado, when did you first hear of this case?
Normally, Your Honor,
No, not normally. When did you first hear of this particular case?
At the end of the day, Your Honor, I get a report of the cases and unusual happening at the
Okay,
airport.
let me try to be as specific as I can. The case of Miss Gloria Ortiz, when did you first hear of it?
I'm not so sure anymore, Your Honor, of the time and the date of where I got it.
Was it the day after, the same day that she was detained? Was it while she was already spending the night in Pasay City Detention Center? When did you?
Your Honor, in most of the time, I get it at the end of the day.
No. Most of the time, does not really help us here. What we need to know is the specifics on Miss Ortiz's case. You do not remember when you first heard about it.
Yes, Your Honor. I
So
don't remember.
so the reporting for this kind of thing is not so formal. Ba? You wait a day, another 3 days, ganun ba? Nung sinabi sa iyo, nakakulong pa rin ba si Manang Gloria o nakawala na?
What I understand, Your Honor, is that
Nakalaya
yung
na.
report sa akin ng PNP, sir, is she was inquested.
She was inquested.
Yes, that's what I
Inquested,
remember.
tapos na yung inquest.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, nakalaya na siya.
I do not know, Your Honor, kung nakalaya na po, but inquested ang nilagay sa akin. He was inquested at the Pasay City.
So, at the very least, 2 days afterwards. What did you do about it, General Manager?
Your Honor, I'm not in the loop on the filing of the cases.
No. I'm talking about the conduct. What did you do to look into the case? You did not look into the case?
No, Your Honor, I did not. Frankly, I did not, because I'm not in the loop on the filing of the cases. Because I
so it is sufficient for you to receive a report that there were certain individuals who were found to have bullets, allegedly found to have bullets in their bags, and then that is the end of the matter as far as you're concerned?
Your Honor, as far as I'm concerned, the due process of the PNP was done. It was reported to me.
This makes sense because you are quoted as saying that there are 22 agencies under your jurisdiction, but you have no control over them. Is this so?
Yes, Your Honor, because their presence at the airport is
So you have no any kind of control over the aviation security group. You have no control over the X-ray people. You have no control over the OTS. Is that what you're saying?
Your Honor, the OTS under 311, making them as the sole authority.
If you have no control over the agencies in the airport, what's your job?
Your Honor, it's coordination. Because even
But how
if
can you coordinate if you cannot control?
we have the Airport Security Council.
In the military, we call it command and control. You cannot coordinate without command and control.
Your Honor, there is none. Because even in the
So you are saying now that there is no command and control in the airport.
as far as the government agencies, Your Honor, because they're covered by the legal
So what will
mandates,
happen?
yes.
Papasok tayo sa APEC. Anong mangyari kung merong talagang tunay na terorista? Hindi yung mga planted na may tunay na terorista pumasok doon at nahanapan ng explosive. Anong mangyayari? Anong SOP dyan?
Your Honor, the mandate of the PNP is very clear that they're supposed to respond to threat.
So hindi ka kasama doon.
No, Your Honor, I'm not.
So you have no you say that you have no responsibility for any kind of problem that comes in the airport. But what is anong trabaho ng general manager? Paki-explain lang sa amin.
Your Honor, the main purpose of the main job of the general manager is to the smooth flow of the airport. Because there are some, we have been living.
Meron ng terorista eh. So surely that is not conducive to a smooth flow. So surely this should come under your purview.
Your Honor, yes. Pero meron pong delineation on the legal mandates of every organization, every agency at the
Never mind
airport.
the legal mandate. What is then your job? If nahulihan ng baril, baliwala sa'yo. Mahulihan ng paputok, baliwala sa'yo. Ano ang pagpasok mo sa umaga, ano yung ginagawa ninyo?
Your Honor, we have the Airport Security Council which coordinates, but we don't have any operational.
So
and
the Airport Security Council, do you sit in the Airport Security Council?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, so what do you do in the Airport Security Council?
We discuss issues, coordinate with each other, because that is only as far as we can go.
Is the case similar to Ms. Ortiz, the kind of thing that comes up in the Security Council meetings?
Your Honor, we convened the Airport Security Council. The last time we convened it was after the first week of October, after the different issues.
The first week of October was the last time that you convened the Airport Security Council?
We convened, yes, immediately, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, that was the last. No, wait. The last time you convened the Airport Security Council on the first week of October. This case happened on October 25. Did you convene the Airport Security Council?
No, Your Honor, I did not.
Who calls these Security Council meetings?
The Airport Security Council is chaired by me, Your Honor.
It's chaired by you.
Below
So
me,
ikaw ang magtatawag, magsasabi, mag-meeting tayo bukas.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so since the first week of October until today, walang Airport Security Council meeting.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you have not, are they regular or upon your discretion? The
No, Your Honor. The regulation or the SOP says that the Airport Security Council meets once a quarter,
Okay.
or as may be necessary.
When did you first, so after you heard of this case, did you speak to Ms. Ortiz?
No, Your Honor.
Or did you attempt to speak to Ms. Ortiz?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, in a previous Senate hearing, you testified that the average monthly collection from the IPSC is currently 327 million pesos. Is that right? I am taking it from your own.
I do not have the figures right here, Your Honor. So
you do not know how much your collections are from the IPSC?
I can have.
No, you do not know it. How long have you been a general manager
Right.
of how long have you been the general manager of the airport? Mr. Onrado, please could you answer that? How long have you been the general manager of the airport?
5 years.
Okay, and in 5 years you have not learned what is your collection from the IPSC? You cannot remember it.
But I do have the figures,
Okay.
Your Honor. I
What
do have
about
figures here.
in the domestic terminal fee? How much is the collection for the domestic terminal fee every month, for example?
If I may read my notes, Your Honor. The total collection from January to August of 2010 is 4.6 billion.
4.6
Billion, Your Honor. From January
billion,
to August.
4.6 million,
Billion, Your Honor.
4.6 billion,
That's right, Your Honor.
4.6 billion you are collecting every.
This one is from January to August of 2010.
So it's not the whole year. That's
It's not
from
the whole year.
January to August.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, for 2014. Okay.
2014, Your Honor, is 5.8 billion for the whole year.
I'd like to direct now. I think we've heard enough from Mr. Onrado. Secretary Abaya, let me come to you. What is the structure of the OTS? How many personnel does this unit have?
May I allow the administrator answer for this strength of...
I would imagine that the Secretary of the DOTC would be very familiar with this critical kind of information. Are you
Roughly around 1,000, Your Honor.
around? What is the exact number? Could we have that, please? These things should be in your head. We are a little bit surprised that these are the kind of figures that as an administrator you should have in your head. This is a sort of statistic that you should be looking at every single day of your working day. In any case, what is the status of these personnel in the OTS? Are they organic? Are they with plantilla items? Are they contractual? What exactly is the status?
It's a mixture, Your Honor.
It's a
mixture, Your Honor.
Okay.
Regular, contractual, and some are job orders, Your Honor.
job order.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long does a job order last?
It depends on the contract, Your Honor.
Okay, what about the people who are manning the X-ray machines? What are they contractual or they have plantilla positions?
They have a plantilla position. The others are contractual, Your Honor.
Both. Let's be very specific. In the case of Ms. Ortiz, these Galay, Abella, what is the last one? Rosal?
Rosario.
Rosal, with the investigator De Padua, investigator Ballesteros, what are their status? Unahin na muna natin yung tatlo. Galang, Abella, and Rosal. What is their status? Are they contractual employees or do they have plantilla items?
They have plantilla items.
They have
Your Honor.
plantilla items. What is the training that you give them?
Basic aviation security training, Your Honor. At the minimum.
How long does that training take?
To include the on-the-job training, Your Honor. About
No. Just the briefing or the classroom part.
The
of it.
classroom instruction, Your Honor, is 15 days.
15 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where do you conduct this training?
In our facility, Your Honor.
Saan? Dun sa airport?
Sometimes, sir, depende kasi sir sa sa venue, if it can be accommodated in our own main office, dun po yun. Sometimes in the airport din po, if the facility will not be able to accommodate all the
So
screeners.
is there a manual of operations for the OTS when it comes to cases like this or similar cases?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. Standard operating
Mr.
procedure.
Che, could I request that we have a copy of that manual?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
So ordered. Please submit.
Let me just, I am being, just to be very clear, how many CCTV cameras do we have in the Nayena Terminal 2? Can anyone tell me?
Yeah, Terminal 2 belongs to me. Well, I'll have the record here, Your Honor.
Yes, so tell me, how many CCTV cameras have there been are installed and working in Terminal 2?
We have 92, Your Honor.
You have 92.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, you feel that 92 is sufficient?
No, Your Honor.
No.
Yes, because we have
How
another project.
how many would you like to have?
We have now a project, Your Honor, for Terminal 1, 2, and 4, which will including the perimeter, which will cover 700 cameras.
So, in Terminal 2, how many cameras would you like to have? What is the ideal number as far as you're concerned?
I can give you a ballpark figure, Your Honor, if
No, it cannot be a ballpark figure.
I don't have this. Your Honor,
If you have a plan, you have a project. Your project is to install an additional how many cameras in Terminal 2?
yes, Your Honor, we do have that plan.
What is the plan?
It a total of 700 cameras.
No, I want specifically Terminal 2.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I don't have this. I don't
don't
have the.
have
Ano, I don't have with me the exact figure.
Okay. Well, in any case, let's just say that how many total in all terminals na dadagdagan gawin 700?
Your Honor, at present we have 177.
Okay, so to extrapolate, you have maybe 1/5 of the number that you would like to have. All right? So if 72 is in the, by extrapolation, you want to have approximately 350 cameras in Terminal 2. That seems to be a reasonable, How much is one camera?
Your Honor, there are so many variations. I'm sorry, I don't have the.
Yung
I don't-
bibilhin ninyo, yung pinaplano ninyong bilhin, magkano yung tigisa?
I'm at a loss, Your Honor. I don't have the unit
my
value
gosh.
of the camera.
So
All-
you're given funds in the amount of close to 4.65 billion 5 billion pesos to spend on the upgrading of the cameras. You do not know how many cameras there will be. You do not know how much they cost. You have a plan, but you do not know how much the shortfall is.
Your Honor, I have the full amount. It's 486 million pesos. I can submit to the committee
486 million pesos for
for the whole 700 cameras, Your Honor, and then the monitors, and then the DVR. I can submit.
yeah,
to
maybe
the,
we should have some of that information.
I can submit it to you, Your Honor.
All right. So just to finish up, Mr. Secretary Abaya, very simple. On a grade system of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how would you grade the General Manager Honrado's performance as in this entire incident?
7, Your Honor.
7. Where passing is 5 or 6. You consider him to have done more than satisfactory job.
The assumption is 5 is passing, Your Honor.
Well, whatever it is, 70%. You will give him a grade of 70%.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, take note that in school, 75% is passing, 70 is flunking. But in any case, I have to say, Secretary Abaya, we are very disappointed. Your standards, if you are to grade him at 7 to 10, 7 out of 10, considering all of that was happened, you set your standards very, very low. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That is the extent of my interpolation.
Thank you, Senator Marcos.
At dyan na nga nagtatapos ang video natin sa araw na ito. Kaya mga kapatid, ano ang masasabi nyo sa balitang ito? Comment down below.